Hey everybody. This is Katie talking. This is going to be a little bit of a life update because I was originally going to stream this, but it's not going to take long enough for me to want to stream it. So I figured I would just make a video, and this way I'm sure that it will stay up so everybody can see it. There's a lot going on, and there's a lot that has been going on in my life for a while now, and I figured I should give you guys a heads up what's going on. So about 2 years ago, I moved to an apartment a couple of hours out of the big city in Norway with some very shitty public transit connections. So it was very hard for me to make it to the city. Eventually, I lost my job in the city against my will, and I've just been stuck out here in the boonies ever since. And there's been record cases of inflation in Norway the past couple of months, the past year, and I just can no longer afford to live where I live. I bought this house 2 years ago. My dad took out a massive loan that he really couldn't afford for me, which I felt very bad about, but he was like willing to cut costs on his spending so I could own my own place. But it's just too expensive for me to live here without the normal income that I used to have. I've been looking for jobs, but there's very, very few jobs in this area in general, and the few jobs I've been able to get my hands on are not very good for my mental health, or for my physical health, one of them. So I've not been able to take any full-time work this time. And because of that, I still don't have a stable economy. I've currently lost about 30% of my savings to pay for my bills. I've also had moments of being stupid where I've like bought something small, like a treat for myself, and I was like, yeah, I can buy this because I have money for it. Ha ha ha. And then the next month it shows up and it's like, oh shit, I couldn't afford that after all. So the big update here is that I am going to be selling my home. I'm going to be selling my home, and I'm going to go back to renting because that's actually cheaper right now. Even though it's worse in the like long term, but I've barely been able to make any money living here. This has been not quite a loss, but it's been almost nothing gained. So I wanted to stream more because I had so much fun during the collab, and I had so much fun during my last stream. But I really just don't have time to stream that much the next couple of weeks. My apartment has some things that it needs changed. I need to fix a couple of problems with some of my walls. I need to fix something with my door. I need to fix this and that. And I need to fix all of this before the end of December. So I only have 2 weeks. My dad is going to be here soon. He's going to be living with me for Christmas because we're having Christmas on this side of the country this time. So he's going to be helping me fix everything for my house. But then in January, the house is very likely going to go up for sale. And then I'll need to find another place to live. So there's that. I don't know where I'm going to be moving to. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I don't know anything. So we'll just have to see. I still own most of my interiors, so, you know, I'll still be able to stream most likely in the future. It's just everything's just very, very uncertain right now. I've also been taking the driving lessons, which came out of my savings, which I'm still taking. So I've been spending a fair amount of time on that as well. And recently I got a call in for a new job that I'm hoping is going to be like a good job. the problem is that I still need to sell this house because no matter what kind of job I get, this house is just too expensive to keep at this point. So it needs to go. I hope my new job is going to be good, and I hope I can find a new place to rent nearby. I won't be able to buy a new house because inflation has made housing prices so much higher, so I won't be able to afford anything again like that. Which sucks, but that's that. I've also had a little bit of difficulty streaming because of something I want to call like model fatigue. I made this model in a hurry because I really, really wanted to play Stray, and I promised myself I wasn't going to play Stray until I had a VTuber model for it so I could stream it properly. And so this model doesn't have a bottom half. It only has a top half. And my friend did an amazing job rigging it to life, but my own art is holding me back so much. And I have such difficulty drawing because everything has been so stressful and very depressing and blah, 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 blah. And I'm still waiting for the medication for my ADHD, which I still haven't gotten. So I'm still stuck in this hole of not being able to do anything. I'm really, really struggling with being able to get myself to do things. Like, being at a workplace is a little different because you just have to. But other than jobs, I just play video games and rot. And it's been very difficult. So I had originally planned to have a full model in January 2023, which is a year ago by now. But then I realized that I would have to rig, my rigger would have to rig all of it over again anyway. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start working on my redesign then and my new model. But as time went by, I had hoped to debut it during my birthday last year in June. And that didn't happen because I'd never started drawing on it. Or I started drawing on it, but I was never happy. And then in July, I decided that I was going to ask someone else to draw it for me. And for various reasons, it's taking longer than I thought it would. And because of some very surprising bills and because of me moving, I can no longer afford the new model, which has left me very bummed out. I really feel like my model isn't like terrible or anything like that. It's just, it could have been so much better if I just did a better job. So I've been having I don't know if other streamers have this problem, but like, it feels like I'm working with a model I no longer like fully love, and it makes it harder for me to stream. Maybe I am suffering from being an idiot. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being stupid. Who knows? Either way, with these news in hand, I'm still streaming. I'm not going on hiatus. I'm not going on break. But my streams have slowed down. My streams will be very, very small in December. And it'll be guerrilla streams. Like, whenever I get a moment to be able to stream, I'll stream. Whenever I feel an energy boost, whenever I get like, oh my god, I can stream right now. I can stream. I can do it. That's when I'll stream. But until at the very least I've moved, things are very uncertain for me. I have written down some hopes for 2024. I hope that wherever I move to will have a small office space where I can stream from. Because one of my biggest drawbacks with streaming right now is that I wanted to do karaoke and I wanted to do voice acting. And while my microphone is pretty decent, I have like a giant fucking empty room behind me. And the audio quality is not it. And it makes, maybe it's just excuses I'm giving myself, but it's keeping me from being able to do recordings, which is not good. I hope I can also get a better job for 2024. I hope I can get my new model before my birthday next year. I hope I can finally have proper emojis and proper visuals that aren't like assets. And I hope I can find proper rewards that I can give you guys that feel good for me to give and good for you to receive. And that's pretty much all I wrote down for notes. I don't really know what else to say right now. This is my first and probably my only take. I hate redoing takes. I'm not a hustler. I'm not a hustling girl, okay? I am a lay down in bed cry girl. But I don't want to give up on this. I don't want to give up on anything. I want to stream. I want to be a better streamer. I want to be able to actually be a content creator someday. But for December, for right now, things are going to be a little rough. So I hope you all will be patient with me and understand that things are a little difficult. And I really, really appreciate every single one of you who spends time with me, who cares, and who chooses to watch me, chooses to talk to me. It's really, really, really appreciated. Thank you. I think that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this, and hopefully it won't be too long until we speak again. So, thank you all, and this is Catherine Purrington the 14th from the worst newspaper on this side of the internet, signing off.